I got to share something about her because it just recently happened. I was choking up to my mom of how beautiful my wife is mentally and spiritually. She just started walking this path like a few years ago, and I'm watching her just destroy obstacles that took good men out. Now, she's a part of the acting world, and she's booked great shows, great movies. She's done it all. But when you walk the way we're walking, there's times where you're going to be like, oh, I can't do that anymore, or this is no good for me. Because there's a version of me now that's my God in heaven's like, oh, we don't do that no more. Now, any man could say, yeah, if God tests me, I'll pass. And I've seen great men that know the gospel, that when God puts them to a test, they crumble because they always depend on their feelings and their thoughts. They presented her a role that I know when I would have met her, when we met 6 years ago now, she would have been on the floor crying, being like, I can't believe I get this role. And she reads it and goes, no, I'm okay. It's not for me anymore. I look at her and I go, wait a second. The money that this comes with, the power that this comes with, the influences this comes with, it could have challenged our relationship. It could have put her at a whole different level in a different direction. And she didn't even bat an eye because she knew that her spirit was
So
like,
what
no.
motivated you to make that decision? Why did you set your priorities like that?
My goal before was just, I want to be an actor. I want to be an actor. I want to be a great actress. It's what I love to do.
Yeah.
But now I still want to be an actress.
Yeah.
And I love acting. I don't want to just make God proud in my regular life. I also want to make him proud when I'm acting. So I don't want to be one person off screen, but then when I'm acting, well, you know, it's just acting.
Right.
So God, please understand, I have to do this sex scene. Please, God, understand, I have to kiss this man, 100 times today, but it's just acting. It's just on screen. Even though I'm married, it's just acting. I still want to be an actress and I want to tell wonderful stories. I know that I can be that with my values, with my integrity, and with the things that I know God has put in me that I'm supposed to represent. A lot of actors, they're able to say on set, I won't kiss anyone but my wife and things like that. I think there's a lot more roles available for them, and I haven't seen any women do that. My new goal now is to represent God on and off screen.
Why did you become convinced enough of that to forego this opportunity? That is a sacrifice.
Yeah,
It
I was
is.
about to say,
Right?
all I kept hearing was sacrifice.
And you did it rapidly. Why do you think you've become convinced that that was the right thing to do?
I think because my faith in God is so strong. I know that what he has in store for me is so much greater than what I could set out for myself. So if I took that role, sure, it'd be great and maybe it would satisfy me in the short term, but I know that in the long term, it's nothing compared to what God has for me. It's going to be so much greater than what I could have ever even imagined. And so I have strong faith that he's going to deliver on his promise and that he's going to deliver that for me because that's what he told me he would do. Right?
Okay.
I don't know.
Very clear. Congratulations.